being here tonight in front of such an elegantly dressed audience is a long way from my usual surroundings of high visibility shirts, steel cap boots and hard hats. And tonight, it's a long way from when I started in the mining industry 20 years ago. I started out as a metallurgist and worked my way through various positions to my current role as General Manager. Along the way, I've had many experiences that stand out in my memory. Experiences such as getting covered with mud many, many times, developing a new mine from design drawings through construction into operation, and training and developing hundreds of people. And there's one experience in particular that I want to share with you. Back in '99, I was working in China, and there was this time I had to take gold bars to the bank to sell them. But we struck a problem. The scales weighed to 5 kilograms, and the gold bars weighed 15 kilograms. What was I to do? Well, I couldn't go back to the mine without the money, and I couldn't go to another bank. So using a bit of good old Aussie nous and out-of-the-box thinking, I sent the Chinese driver up to the hardware store, not to get another set of scales, but to get a hacksaw. Yes, a hacksaw. And I cut those bars into thirds so they would fit on the scales. Now, obviously, we don't sell gold bars like that in Australia. And that was just one of the many challenges of working in China. And there have been many other challenges along the way. The challenge of supervising people with much more experience than I had at the time. The challenge of adapting to overseas cultures where only older men are respected in management. And the challenge of having to select 150 employees from 6,000 job applications. There wouldn't be anyone in the room tonight that hasn't had to overcome their own set of challenges. But I want to share with you something that I have come to rely on to get me through. For me, the key thing in overcoming challenges is being authentic to myself. Being authentic and keeping a positive attitude. Even when there are others hell-bent on kicking that positive vibe right out of you. For instance, this is an extract from a newspaper article in East Africa where I worked for 10 years, and I quote, "Women can deliver. The mine has performed wonders, despite the fact it is managed by a young lady." Thank you so much. I'm still hoping that's an error in translation. A question I often get asked, and it's a question that drives me nuts, is, what barriers have you faced being successful in a male-dominated industry? Well, that's a question I really don't like, because I don't sit around and think about the barriers that would stop me doing my job. I just want to get on and I just do my job. And in doing my job, I don't want to be treated any differently because of gender. I would think you may feel the same. People should be recognised and promoted for their leadership skills and the value and results they deliver to the business. Successful women are confident women, and we just want to get on and do the job. Yes. I have learnt many things along the way, things that have helped me do the job and deliver results. I've learnt that collaborative teamwork delivers the best results. I've learnt to always lead by example. And most of all, I've learnt the importance of being authentic. Being authentic develops trust and respect from others. Being authentic means you can bring the best of you and your ideas to the table. Being authentic reduces stress, increases resilience, and makes us happier too. After all, there's nothing more stressful than trying to be someone you're not. For example, working in the mining industry, I didn't have to turn into a rough, tough miner personality to be successful. I did feel the pressures to fit in, to drink lots of beer, to swear lots. And after trying that for a while, I quickly realised It wasn't me. My message, therefore, is a simple one. Don't change the person you are to fit with your surroundings, or to fit in with the expectations of others, or because of the business you're working in. Be humble enough to understand that you can self-improve, but be wise enough to improve without changing the person you are, without changing your beliefs, and without changing your principles. Be the real you. And remember, it's always right to be yourself. Have a great night.